Waiters step back, and Waiters.
Eater, walking
There
bucket,
is.
Philly cheese is what they call it.
Waiters Island Philly cheese, step back, got it.
As well.
First quarter winds down. Dion Waiters, say hello to Los Angeles Lakers and their fans. Waiters with another three.
Get very confident, a little bit slow in the last few weeks going into the shutdown. Speaking of confidence, how about that?
That started with a breakup of a pass, Brez, KCP.
In the last few weeks going into the shutdown, speaking of confidence, how about that?
That started with a breakup of a pass, Brez, KCP, and LeBron James in transition just for
it because he was really good in training camp, and that's a guy who Frank Vogel could call on, and maybe there's another one, Taylor Horton-Tucker.
And there's his first 2 points, back-to-back, Kaycock, and then THT. And the fellas are... Good defense by Kaycock. He was the CAA Conference Defensive Player of the Year when he was in college. THT to the rack, lay it up and in. JR, and one. And his teammates are happy because JR hasn't scored since when, Allie? Brez, anybody? When's the last time you played?
2018. 612 days since his last NBA game.
It's great to see these guys at the big club. JR, and one.
2018. 612 days since his last NBA game.
THT getting his hands on the ball, strips it from Boban. Lakers are down 5 with 28 seconds. JR's going to shoot a 3.
Wish.
And he makes it, and the Lakers are down just 2. Dion Waiters. Waiters step back, and Waiters.
Eater, walking bucket, Philly cheese is what they call it.
Waiters Island Philly cheese, step back, got it. 9-0 run for the Lakers, 26-20. First quarter winds down. Dion Waiters, say hello to Los Angeles Lakers and their fans. Waiters with another 3. And a little pose at the end. Dwight loves it. The fellas love it. Mavericks started 6 of 7. Since then, they've gone 1 for 7. Lakers closed the first on a 15-3 run. They lead 29-22. And here's how the first quarter ended. And Brez, I know you've been waiting for this. Dion Waiters, hoisting and feasting.
Jackson, has not yet found his way in the league. Up in Sacramento. Before over to Dallas, I believe. He's supposed to be a sharp shooter.
Dion Waiters made a couple of buckets late in the first quarter. Here he is at 4 minutes in the third, knocking one down.
He's tough. Can really score the ball.
Waiters launches from deep. Boban there for the rebound. Laker ball. Rookie Taylor Horton-Tucker's into the game. He put the ball in play with the inbounds pass. It finds Waiters, and Waiters' perimeter jumper is no good. Waiters leaves it for Howard, and one.
That's all set up by dribble penetration.
Kleber no good on a 3. Waiters with a rebound inside for the Lakers. Trying to stretch it to 83-79, but Waiters, that is, denied at the rim. Offensive rebound. 2 misses inside by Devontae Kaycock. And it's Justin Jackson with the ball.
4 months, and it's crazy that it's been 4 months, right, since we last had the basketball.
Versus Dallas, Boban went for 31 and 17. Porzingis did not play that game. He was resting his sore knee, so Boban absolutely.
Offense properly, defense properly. You're looking to see just how quickly they can get in sync and do what the coaches have asked them to do.
On a Zoom call, she's had some terrific guest speakers from around the country, a lot of professors and educators and journalists. So it's really been eye-opening, and I think that it's something that's been very important for the Lakers to not just the players, the staff.
Intercepted. Lakers doing a nice job of getting their hands in the passing lane. Dwight Howard up top, bang. Second best team in the NBA in fast break points, and here's why. LeBron James, Dwight.
He can play basketball. You talk to some of the Laker players, they're aware of it because he was really good in training camp. And that's a guy who Frank Vogel could call on. And maybe there's another one, Taylor Horton-Tucker.
And there's his first 2 points. He was the CAA Conference Defensive Player of the Year when he was in college. THT to the rack. Yep. Lay it up and in. THT getting his hands on the ball, strips it. Post-game show coming up next. We'll hear from the Lakers and Vogel. Ali, Brez, big game. Quinn Cook.